Tonight on Gillette Drafted 2. Thousands auditioned from across the country, and now 10 lucky finalists have arrived in Toronto.
I finally made it.
Wide-eyed and determined to become Canada's next sportscaster.
That's the spot right there. That's what I'm going after, the score.
With little time to settle in, the final 10 are immediately put to the test.
The reality of the situation you're in is about to hit you right now.
With a chance to wow the judges early with a high sports IQ.
You have all averted complete disaster.
And an on-camera presence. Find out who stepped up.
Tag team steel cage match.
And who fell flat.
Man.
And when the boss calls a one-on-one meeting before the competition even starts, tensions begin to rise.
There's no way that I would take this opportunity and just toss it away like this.
Get your popcorn ready.
The kid needed a GPS.
You can't give a dude a second chance.
You won't be drafted.
This is Gillette Drafted 2.
3, 2, 1, cue.
My main goal is to obviously try to win the whole thing, and I'm going to obviously do my thing and do the best that I can do.
Being one of the only females in the competition drives you that much more. And especially if a guy's really trying to bring you down and yet, no, you're just a girl, what do you know? Bring it.
My passion is to entertain, to have fun, to meet people, to talk with people, to interview people. And that all fits in with what the score is, what the next sportscaster is. So I want to be the next sportscaster.
It's the biggest goal I've had in life, and to be this close to it, I'm feeling a little choked up now just even thinking about it.
That moment, if they were to call my name and I was drafted #1 to be Canada's next sportscaster, it would just be, I'd hope I could keep my composure, but I honestly don't know what would fall. It would be an ultimate dream.
Having a chance to realize your dream. You know, nothing's given to you. You don't know exactly how it's going to play out, but just knowing that you have a chance.
When people see me talking about sports, they see the fire in my eyes. I just love talking about the game.
Not letting my nerves get the best of me and letting my personality come through. Because I think if I can do that, then I do have a good shot at winning. It's our time to shine.
Yeah, I'm the youngest person in the competition. It's kind of intimidating. There's like people on the show that have all sorts of experience.
I woke up one day and I'm like, you know what, this is right. This is what I'm supposed to do my whole life. It's going to be a hustle, bustle, blood, sweat, and pain, and that's what I'm used to living in Toronto. I'm ready to bring that to the score.
In the morning, we walked into the makeover room, and it was pretty insane because it's like, wow, we're about to get kind of torn apart for how we dress. And this is how we dress on a regular basis, so it's a little intimidating.
My name's Amy Lou. I'm a fashion stylist, and I'm going to be working with you throughout the duration of this competition to not only fine-tune your style and your sense of style, but also help you with your grooming regime in the morning so that your days are easy and start out smooth and you can be as confident and put your best foot forward right off the top.
I feel as if to a certain degree I have some sort of style, but she'll see everything, like whether it be shoes, t-shirt clashing with something else. She really has a knack for that.
What's your shirt say?
Oh, Jack! My Jack shirt.
Austin's thing is he's Jack. So he's had this Jack shirt and he got it made before he came here and he's been wearing it all the time.
So, Austin, you are jacked. I don't know if your shirt needs to say it too.
You know, anytime that a beautiful girl tells you that you're jacked, you know, that's a good confidence booster to start the day.
Austin, did you have a chance to shave this morning?
No, actually I did.
I can see a hint of 5 o'clock shadow happening. Again, it's not great for TV. You need to be clean shaven to look your best. Sound good?
Absolutely.
I think you should go shave it off right now.
All right. Jacked! The makeover was great. It was fun, you know. I got to shave with my Gillette Fusion Pro Glide. It was nice. It felt great. I was happy to be clean shaven.
You're looking so much better. The thing is, clean shave, I just feel like that's the first step to looking professional.
Absolutely.
Start your day out like that.
He looked jacked. I'm sorry, I'm not as built as he is.
And Phil, okay, your hair. First off, I love your hair. You've got a lot of it, which is great. There's a lot of volume. Having said that, there's not too much style going on, so I think it needs some product. Maybe we can work it in, add some texture, kind of give you a look rather than a lot of hair. Sound good?
Sounds good. Yeah. I think she has everyone's best interest in mind, for sure. Like, she's a professional.
So, Nadine, I wanted to check out this sculpting paste for his hair, just to give it some texture.
Nadine's hands are so nice, and so she made me, it was okay, it was pretty, I was in good hands.
The good thing about this too is that it doesn't make your hair stiff, and it just, you know, throughout the day you can tweak it a little bit. You only need to use it the one time in the morning, and it gives you texture for the whole day. Right on, dude. Yes. Thank you very much. Guys, this is a television competition to be a face on TV. So people are listening to you, but mostly they're watching you. You need to look the part. We made a really great start today. So good luck with the rest of the day, and I'm excited to see you tomorrow.
Well, after the makeover challenge, someone came up and grabbed Lonnie and said, the producers want to talk to you. And even Lonnie made a face like, you know, like it was almost like you're getting called to the principal's office.
I knew some of my fellow contestants had gone for some confessionals already, so I was kind of wondering, well, when's mine? And so I was a bit nervous, but I was also a little bit excited, actually, because well, you get to talk to somebody. I didn't know who I'd get to talk to. When it was Greg, oh, Sansoni, awesome. This is the boss. Get to shake his hand already, kind of cool. But then it all went down the way it did.
Hey, Lonnie.
Oh my goodness.
How are you?
The big boss is interviewing me. Nice to see you. Nice to formally meet you.
Nice to formally meet you as well. I need to talk to you about something because I've heard some things that have taken place over the last few weeks. But I want to hear from you because I want to make sure that this is secondhand information that I'm getting, so I want to make sure that I'm getting the right story.
Okay.
So when you were called to be informed that you were one of the finalists for Gillette Drafted,
yes, sir.
Were you at the NHL Awards?
I was.
And on that phone call, were you told explicitly not to say anything to anyone because if you did, you could be kicked off?
100%, yes.
Did you tell anybody after that conversation that you were one of the finalists?
There was the only one person I told was my wife.
I was talking to somebody just, in fact, in the last 24 hours, that says after you got that phone call, you actually went to a group of media people and were talking about the fact that you were a finalist on Gillette Drafted.
No, I didn't mention it to us. So I mentioned that I had applied for Drafted, but I never once alluded to the fact that I made it to the top 10.
If this happened and you come clean now and you tell me, look, I did it and it happened and I was excited, I can understand that. Honestly, I can appreciate that and I'll take that into consideration. But I gotta tell you, like, this is more than just a show and a competition.
This is my career. I'm not jeopardizing my future and my future in this industry and hopefully with the score to anybody. Like, you know, when I would talk about it, I would just talk about wanting to be a finalist. I want this job. Like, I have tried for the better part of 10 years to get into this industry, and I would not for 1 second. I would not for 1 second. I'm getting all dry mouth here. That doesn't happen to me. I'm shaking.
Listen, I appreciate it. I see where you're coming from here. I see you're passionate about it, but I wanted to hear it from you. I needed to look you in the eye and hear that. So I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go back, talk to the guy, and then I'll let you know. Okay?
I understand.
I appreciate it. Okay, man. Everybody who is part of the show had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. They can't talk about any of the information that's going on in this show outside of the circle of the people who are in the competition and the people who are working on the show. And we have to take this really seriously because in the context that this show is being taped in advance of it airing, if the information were to leak out, then we don't have a show.
Later on Gillette Drafted 2, with all eyes on the Schwartz, the challenges begin. A chance to impress the judges is at stake.
It almost seemed like you weren't sure if you were supposed to be there.
Will Lonnie find a way to save himself, or will someone else be going home?
You won't be drafted.